Hey guys, this is Salmon's Geek, and I just wanted to go through something I found yesterday that I think is really awesome. When I was a kid, me and my brother were kind of idiots. We laminated a bunch of cards because we thought that they would be cooler and last longer. And although they look really cool, I have to admit, these look like a brand new cards that just got out of the case. They ruined the value of them, so we were kind of idiots for doing that. But some of the laminated cards I have are still pretty cool. I remember when we were kids thinking that Japanese cards were so rare because, people never really traveled abroad here in New Mexico. And if you got anything besides English or Spanish, those cards are really cool. And that's why we value Japanese cards so much more than English cards. But I did find a bunch of cards I didn't laminate in this rare binder, because once we've realized, I don't know when, but we laminated a ton of cards, but then after a while we realized that they actually hurt the value of the cards, so we got all the rare cards we had and put them in this really terrible binder and hid them so that we would not laminate them. And here's some of the cool cards. They're not worth anything. Some of them are pretty nicked and stuff, so they're not like mint or even near mint. Or they'd probably, if they were graded, they'd probably be a 2 or a 3. They're not good at all, but they're still really awesome to look at, so I don't really care. I mean, the only thing that I think would be worth anything is this first edition base set Dragonair. But I think it might be fake because it has a shadow, and I never noticed. I didn't know any of that as a kid. But all of this is really cool. I really dig all these cards. I don't care that they're worth nothing. They're really awesome to look at. And here's all these promo Mew cards. And there's the promo Mewtwo card. Let me go back over here. This is the promo Pikachu card with WB presents the Pokemon, the first movie. Man, that's crazy. WB presents. Warner Brothers used to be the Pokemon people. There's Entei. There's base set Zapdos. There's Fossil Zapdos. Misty's Golduck. Raichu is rare, but I have 4 of them. I don't know. And Machamp is a first edition base set Machamp, but they're not rare or anything because apparently there was some printing error where almost all Machamps had first edition for some reason. There's Mewtwo. And Mewtwo is really nothing special, unfortunately. Neither of them, even the promotional one, is not that great. Well, he's kind of good for the time because back then Pokemon had a max HP of 100. There's another Fossil Zapdos, Kingdra, Aerodactyl, Sabrina's Alakazam, Dark Slowbro. I remember Rocket cards is when Pokemon started. People stopped buying it. It's when people just got out of it. I didn't get out of Pokemon cards till the 3rd gen came out. I don't know. It just didn't intrigue me at all. I kind of got back into it for 1 year in 2005 and started playing competitively again at the Boys and Girls Club I went in middle school. But even that was I got tired of it. Here's WB presents Pokemon the first movie. I got this card at the Pizza Inn in Pewaukee, New Mexico. They had these cards forever because nobody went there. There's Lapras, another one, 2 Raichus, Nidoqueen. I just think the art on these cards is amazing. I see some of the new Pokemon cards and their art kind of just, does nothing for me. But the art on these old cards just brings back so many memories. There we go. Dark Alakazam, another Machamp. The reason Machamp is so common for a rare, I think, is because it was involved in decks. And people always talked about how rare Charizard was, But I never understood that because in the second print, you see the two there, he was in decks all over the place. Like, that's why I never thought he was really rare. I thought there was a rumor that he was worth $200, but what I didn't understand back then is that only the first edition print is worth money. Everything else is like meh.